Could a simple penny from 1964 be worth a fortune today? Imagine holding a coin in your hand that looks like every other penny, but in reality, it could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions. You might have one in your collection without even realizing it. What if I told you there's a chance this ordinary-looking coin has the power to change your life? That's the incredible story of the 1964 US 1-cent error. Today, we'll dive deep into the fascinating history of this mysterious coin. We'll uncover what makes it so special, why collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for it, and, most importantly, how you can spot one. But stay tuned until the end because there's a shocking twist about this penny that has left even the most seasoned collectors in awe. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Before we jump in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here at PP Coins, we explore the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Who knows? Your next big discovery might be just one video away. Now, let's get into the story behind the 1964 penny. In the 1960s, the United States was experiencing an unprecedented demand for coins. The booming economy and rapid growth in population meant the U.S. Mint was under immense pressure to produce enough currency. Enter the 1964 penny, a coin that should have been just another year's production, but became something extraordinary. The Mint Act of 1965, though officially enacted a year later, was already causing ripples in the coinage world. To meet demand, the U.S. Mint made an unusual decision. They continued producing 1964-dated pennies well into 1965. This overlap created an environment ripe for errors. The overstressed minting process led to some of the most fascinating anomalies we've ever seen in U.S. coinage. Picture this: massive machinery churning out billions of pennies, workers racing against the clock, and quality control stretched to its limits. It's no surprise that under such intense conditions, mistakes happened. But these mistakes turned out to be a collector's dream. What kinds of errors are we talking about? The 1964 penny has several variations that set it apart. Some exhibit double dies, where the lettering or images appear to have a shadow, as if stamped twice. Others have off-center strikes, where the design is visibly misaligned. There are even examples of clipped planchets, where the coin's edge appears to have been bitten off. And let's not forget die cracks, where visible lines cut across the coin due to faults in the stamping equipment. Each of these errors makes the 1964 penny unique, but the value of these coins can vary dramatically. Why? Because not all errors are created equal. Some are minor and add only a small premium to the coin's worth. But others? They're the holy grail for collectors. The rarest errors can fetch jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. In fact, a pristine 1964 penny with a particularly rare error once sold for over $100,000. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny, worth six figures. So, why did these errors occur? It all comes down to overworked equipment and human error. The massive demand for pennies meant the dies, the metal pieces used to stamp the design onto the coins, were pushed beyond their limits. Over time, they wore down, cracked, or shifted out of alignment, leading to the fascinating errors we see today. Let's take a moment to consider just how incredible this is. Coins are designed to be uniform, reliable, and, frankly, unremarkable. Yet, in the chaos of mass production, a few extraordinary pieces slipped through the cracks, transforming ordinary pennies into valuable artifacts. Imagine the thrill of finding one of these errors. That's exactly what happened to a collector in the Midwest. Sifting through a jar of loose change, they noticed a 1964 penny with a peculiar feature: the Lincoln portrait seemed to have a faint duplicate outline. After consulting an expert, they discovered it was a rare double die error. That penny later sold for tens of thousands of dollars, turning a mundane moment into a life-changing event. Stories like this fueled the excitement among collectors and treasure hunters. But how can you tell if you have a 1964 penny error? The good news is, you don't need to be an expert to start looking. All it takes is a little patience, a keen eye, and the right tools. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Good lighting is essential. Natural sunlight or a bright desk lamp works best. Start by examining the coin's lettering. Look closely at "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date. Do you see any doubling or unusual marks? Next, check Lincoln's profile. Are there any shadows or lines that seem out of place? Finally, inspect the rim and edges. Errors like off-center strikes or clipped planchets are often most noticeable here, but beware, not all oddities are genuine errors. Coins can become damaged after leaving the mint, creating marks or where that mimic real errors. How can you tell the difference? Genuine errors usually have a consistent, intentional appearance, a result of the minting process itself. If you're unsure, consult a reputable expert or grading service. Speaking of grading services, professional certification is key if you believe you found a 1964 penny error. Companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and grade your coin, providing both peace of mind and a clear indication of its value. A graded coin is also far more appealing to buyers, should you decide to sell. Now, let's get to the most exciting part of this story. You've heard about the known errors, the double dies, the off-center strikes, the clipped planchets. But here's where things take an unexpected turn. Did you know there's a little-known twist about the 1964 penny that has left even experts scratching their heads? In recent years, collectors have discovered a previously undocumented variation of the 1964 penny error. These coins feature a missing mint mark, a characteristic that was never officially recorded. The absence of the mint mark, combined with other unique features, has created a frenzy in the numismatic community. Some speculate these pennies were part of an experimental batch or a clandestine release. Whatever the reason, their rarity has made them some of the most sought-after coins in the world. One of these undocumented 1964 pennies surfaced at an estate sale, tucked away in a forgotten collection. The coin was later authenticated and sold for an astonishing $300,000. This discovery has ignited new hope among collectors that more variations are waiting to be found. Could there still be undiscovered 1964 pennies hiding in circulation? It's entirely possible. With billions of coins produced that year, the odds might seem slim, but they're not zero. And that's the beauty of this hobby. Every coin you examine is a chance to uncover history, to find something no one else has seen before. Next time you check your change, take a closer look. That humble penny might just be your ticket to a small fortune. And if you think you found something special, share it with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and help you unlock the mystery of your coins. Don't forget to subscribe to PP Coins and hit the notification bell. In our next video, we'll uncover another incredible coin with a story that will leave you amazed. Until then, happy hunting, and remember, the smallest treasures often hold the biggest secrets. Imagine finding a single penny that could be worth thousands today. That's right, a tiny coin you might have overlooked in your pocket change could turn out to be a treasure. And the best part? You might already have it in your possession. Let's take a closer look at a coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1982 US 1-cent error. Today, we're diving deep into this fascinating topic to uncover what makes this penny so special, how to identify one, and the incredible stories behind its value. Stick with us, because there's a twist at the end that even seasoned coin enthusiasts didn't see coming. And before we begin, if you're passionate about uncovering hidden gems in everyday life, don't forget to subscribe to PP Coins and hit the like button to stay updated on our latest discoveries. To understand the story of the 1982 penny, we need to step back in time to the early 1980s. It was a time of economic transition in the United States, and even something as small as a penny wasn't immune to change. Prior to 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper. But rising copper prices made production costly, prompting the U.S. Mint to make a significant decision. Starting mid-1982, they switched the composition of pennies to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This change was practical, but it came with challenges, especially during the transition period when both copper and zinc pennies were being minted simultaneously. This unique period in history set the stage for a remarkable error that would captivate collectors for decades, the minting process in 1982 was complex, with machines working tirelessly to produce billions of coins. With such high demands, mistakes were inevitable. But not all mistakes are created equal. While most errors are minor and go unnoticed, some slip through the cracks, creating anomalies that pique the interest of numismatists worldwide. These anomalies, known as error coins, are highly sought after for their rarity and uniqueness. The 1982 penny is a prime example, and its story is as intriguing as its value. What makes the 1982 penny error so special? It's not just one error but a variety of errors that make this coin a collector's dream. For instance, some 1982 pennies exhibit a double die error, where the design appears doubled, creating a shadow effect on the coin's features. Others have an off-center strike, leaving part of the coin's surface blank. There are also examples of coins with die cracks, tiny fractures in the die that leave raised lines on the coin. And then there are the rarest of them all, the 1982 small-date copper pennies, which were never supposed to exist. These pennies are the result of a transitional mishap, making them exceptionally rare and valuable. Identifying a 1982 error penny can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack, but with the right tools and knowledge, it's entirely possible. Start with a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine your coins closely. Pay special attention to the date, the size of the lettering, and any unusual markings. For example, a small date 1982 penny has more compact numerals compared to the large date version. To differentiate between copper and zinc pennies, you can weigh them. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. These subtle details can make all the difference in identifying a valuable error coin, but not every coin with an odd feature is a genuine error. It's easy to mistake regular wear and tear for a rare anomaly. That's why it's essential to have your find authenticated by a professional coin grading service. These experts can confirm whether your coin is genuine and assign it a grade based on its condition, which significantly impacts its value. And speaking of value, let's talk numbers. Depending on the type and severity of the error, a 1982 penny can fetch anywhere from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars. In some cases, pristine examples of the rare small-date copper pennies have sold for over $20,000 at auction. The thrill of discovering a rare 1982 penny has led to some incredible stories. Take the case of a coin enthusiast who stumbled upon a small-date copper penny while sorting through an inherited collection. Initially, they didn't think much of it, but after closer inspection and authentication, the penny was valued at $18,000. Another remarkable discovery involved a collector who found an off-center 1982 penny in a roll of change purchased from a bank. The coin's unique features and excellent condition earned it a final auction price of $7,500. These stories are a testament to the allure and mystery of error coins, but the story of the 1982 penny doesn't end there. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. Did you know that not all 1982 error pennies are created equal? Some variations are so rare that their existence was only recently confirmed. For example, a few 1982 pennies have been discovered with unique mint mark anomalies, such as missing or misplaced marks. These coins have sparked debates among experts and collectors alike, with some speculating that there could still be undiscovered variations waiting to be found. This revelation has reignited interest in the 1982 penny, prompting a new wave of treasure hunters to examine their collections more closely. Imagine the excitement of finding one of these rare coins in your possession. It's like uncovering a hidden piece of history with a story to tell and a value to match. Could there still be other undiscovered variations out there, lying unnoticed in coin jars and collections? The possibility is both thrilling and tantalizing, keeping collectors and enthusiasts on the edge of their seats. So, what does this mean for you? The next time you're sifting through your spare change or sorting through an old coin collection, take a closer look at those 1982 pennies. Pay attention to the details, and don't dismiss any coin that seems unusual. Who knows? You might just uncover a treasure worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. And if you think you found something special, be sure to share your discovery in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories and see your finds. As we wrap up, let's recap what we've learned. The 1982 US 1-cent error is more than just a coin, it's a fascinating piece of history that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. From its unique errors and remarkable value to the mystery surrounding its variations, this penny is a reminder that even the smallest things can hold incredible stories and hidden worth. So, don't underestimate the power of a simple penny, it might just change your life. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to PP Coins and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. In our next video, we'll explore another elusive error coin that could be hiding in plain sight. You won't want to miss it. Until then, happy hunting, and remember, every coin tells a story. Could one small coin from 1966 be worth thousands of dollars today? Imagine, a penny you casually tossed into a jar years ago could be a treasure worth a fortune. You might even have one hiding in plain sight. Let me show you something that could change the way you look at loose change forever. Take a good look at this coin, a seemingly ordinary 1966 penny. But what if I told you this coin has a secret so rare and so valuable that collectors are willing to pay thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for it? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so special, how to identify one, and a twist to its story that even the experts didn't see coming. But first, if you love uncovering hidden gems in the world around you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a discovery. To understand why the 1966 penny is so extraordinary, let's take a trip back to the 1960s, a time of great change and immense pressure on the US Mint. Coins were in high demand, and the Coinage Act of 1965 had just outlawed silver from circulating dimes and quarters, forcing a shift to clad coins. The pressure to produce billions of coins annually led to quirks and errors in the minting process. Among these errors, one stands out, the 1966 penny error, a fluke that escaped the rigorous quality controls of the time. The US Mint had its hands full. Machines were pushed to their limits, and the need to churn out coins quickly often led to mistakes. These weren't just any mistakes, though, they were anomalies that turned ordinary pennies into collectibles worth their weight in gold, and then some. Error coins, as they're called, are the result of technical slip-ups during production. While most errors are caught and corrected, a few slip through the cracks. The 1966 penny is one such coin, and its story is as fascinating as its value. So, what exactly makes the 1966 penny an error coin? The details are where it gets exciting. Some of these pennies exhibit a striking error called a double die, where the design appears to have been struck twice, creating a shadowy or doubled effect on the coin's features. Others have an off-center strike, where the image is visibly misaligned, leaving a portion of the coin's surface blank. Still, others show clipped planchets, coins that were incompletely punched out, resulting in a crescent-shaped flaw. These imperfections are like fingerprints, unique to each error coin, and they're what make the 1966 penny so coveted. But how do you spot one of these elusive treasures? Let's break it down. First, you'll need a few tools, a magnifying glass or, better yet, a jeweler's loupe to examine the fine details of your coins. Pay close attention to the date, the edges, and any unusual markings. A double die error, for instance, can often be spotted on the lettering or the date, where the duplication is most noticeable. For off-center strikes, the asymmetry is usually visible even to the naked eye. Clipped planchets are easier to identify by their distinctive, curved cut. Of course, not every coin with a blemish is a genuine error coin. Mistaking regular wear and tear for an error is a common pitfall. That's why having your find authenticated by a professional coin grader is crucial. They'll not only confirm its authenticity but also assign it a grade based on its condition, which significantly affects its value. Speaking of value, let's talk numbers. Depending on the type and severity of the error, a 1966 penny can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to over $10,000 at auction. The rarest and most pristine examples have even been known to break into six figures. Collectors love a good story, and the 1966 penny doesn't disappoint. Take the case of a coin enthusiast who stumbled upon a rare double die error in their grandfather's old collection. They initially thought it was just an ordinary penny but decided to have it appraised out of curiosity. To their astonishment, the coin's value was estimated at $75,000, making it the centerpiece of their collection. Stories like these fuel the excitement and mystery surrounding error coins, but here's where it gets even more intriguing. Did you know that not all 1966 penny errors are created equal? Some variations are so rare that their existence was only recently confirmed. For instance, a subset of these coins was discovered to have a unique mint mark anomaly, something that had gone unnoticed for decades. This discovery sent shockwaves through the numismatic community, reigniting interest in the 1966 penny and sparking debates about what other secrets might still be out there, waiting to be uncovered. Imagine the thrill of finding one of these rare coins in your possession. It's like hitting the jackpot in a treasure hunt you didn't even know you were part of. Could there still be undiscovered variations lurking in forgotten jars and drawers? The possibility is tantalizing and keeps collectors searching tirelessly. So, where does that leave you? The next time you're sorting through your spare change or stumbling upon an old collection, take a closer look. That unassuming penny could be your ticket to a windfall. And if you think you found something, don't hesitate to share it in the comments below. You never know, you could be the next big story in the world of rare coins. As we wrap up, let's quickly recap. We've explored the history of the 1966 penny, delved into the fascinating errors that make it unique, and uncovered the market value that has collectors clamoring for it. But perhaps the most exciting takeaway is the mystery that still surrounds this coin. Could there be more variations waiting to be found? Only time will tell. If this story has inspired you to start your own treasure hunt, don't stop here. In our next video, we'll reveal the secrets behind another error coin that could be sitting in your wallet right now. You won't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. And remember, every coin has a story to tell. Thanks for watching Volvo Insights, where we uncover the hidden treasures in everyday life. Until next time, happy hunting.